as the ASEAN is open officially, and the way that we communicate between our countries, the people between countries, I think English is the best language.
For the government should provide more like lesson in English in the other language.
It's good for between countries that to exchange many things like culture.
Sawadee, welcome to Thailand Today. I'm Kusuma Yodhasmutr. Western education had been introduced in Siam in late 19th century to replace temple-based non-formal education administered by Buddhist monks, which was seen as inadequate. The Ministry of Education was established in 1892, long playing a second fiddle to national defense spending. Thailand's national education budget has expanded significantly in recent years. According to the Budget Bureau, Thailand will spend 520 billion baht, or about 19% of GDP, on education in the current fiscal year, or roughly the same amount as in 2015. The amount is almost 2.5 times of defense budget. Does large budget translate to quality education? Is Thailand on the right track on education development? Thailand Today is pleased to welcome many English program students from Benjamarachutit School. Our discussion will focus on their expectations on education in post-AEC era. Please join me to welcome Mr. Weeravaree Sukyai and Mr. Worakorn Tangsatchatham. Well, both of our guests today seem to be very young to me. They're supposed to be the youngest that I ever have. Anyway, welcome to Thailand Today to both of you. So the very important topic we'll talk about is about education, but not ordinary education, because they are from the mini English program student from Benjamarachutit School from Nakhon Si Thammarat. So very welcome anyway. So it seems that you both like very much speak English.
Yeah.
Why? What make you, first of all, what make you feel like speaking English or take up the mini program of English here?
I like speak English because I like to communicate with people, and it's, I want to see movie and listen to music like international, so it helped me a lot to understand what they're saying and what they're thinking, something like this.
Well, you both are studying in Thailand.
Yes, yeah, we are studying in Thailand.
For the audience in 177 countries, Thailand is no more a country where you walk on the road and find no one speak English. They are here. So, your pronunciation, what type of teacher you have, like foreign teacher or Thai teachers?
Well, I used to study with my teacher. She's Thai, but she studied in the US. And she came back home and she taught me in English for like 3 years. And I like to study with her, and I can pick the American accent from her. It's really nice.
Very interesting.
Thank
this
you very
is a
much.
surprise to me that you are bred and born and studying in Thailand, and with such a very good command of English.
Thank you very much.
Speaking.
Thank you.
So, what are your class? You are what? You are what grade are you?
11.
You are 11th grade.
11th, and then we had to go to university or?
No, one more year. Right?
Oh, one more year to go. Well, very good. So now we are almost 3 months now with the ASEAN Economic Community.
Yeah.
So what is your expectations in the, for the need of education in English for the children, for those who want to know?
For me, my expectation is like I want everybody can communicate with each other, like to have main language. For example, like English or Chinese is really important, and it's really important in the world. Sorry, yeah, and if everybody can speak the same language, it's really good. Yeah.
How about you?
Yes, I think because English is such an international language, which is a global language, so everyone can understand this language. And as the ASEAN is open officially, and the way that we communicate between our countries, the people between countries, I think English is the best language, and that what we gonna expect and improve our skill of English for Thai people or many countries.
We have half an hour to talk today, but we're not going to talk about English only.
Okay.
We're going to talk about what is Worakorn idea about the education, view on Thai education.
Well, in my opinion first, I think Thai education system is complicated a little bit because we have a little bit problem for the model of the curriculum, because a lot of Thai students, we just study for theory, but not performance. So it's like we study in the classroom, we pick what we study, and we take it for the exam. And some of them, after you finish exam, you forgot it. It means like you're wasting time to read, which is not cannot pick the knowledge that you study. It's like it's waste time. Yeah.
So what do you want then?
I think it's hard because it's like a culture of student to studying at the school, and teacher give you to lecture or just what they teach in the board, and just read and writing what they gave you, and then what I think it's going to be better if we have some activities which is made you more interested in the class, and I think the participation between teacher and student will be better for education.
We are on the one part of AEC.
Yes.
You see, so for this, do you think that our country, we being a part of AEC, what do we do to stabilize ourselves?
What do you think about that?
Yeah, now we officially part of AEC, but for my feeling, I don't feel like a part of AEC.
Why
actually,
not?
because we don't. I don't know.
It's like nothing much changed for us.
Nothing changed for us.
Understand?
Yeah, for example, in school,
Nothing really
changed. Yeah.
So I think it's high time for the Benjamarachutit to think about what to boost up the student
Yes.
To work harder, or well, I think because you are at the age of a student age,
Yes.
so there is not much of activity, because to deal or to work with the elderlies or some department or something would be quite difficult, but not at the moment. But maybe because since you're I'm one other person to look at both of you. I don't know, the rest of you will be like that or not. But well, this is a step forward to very strong and very sustained steps that you people are taking.
Yeah.
So well, what do you like the government? We have to touch a little bit on government to do for the education.
I think for the government should provide more like lesson in English or in the other language like Chinese and English, as I told you before. Yeah, because the way we have to communicate, because we are in the same, I don't know, region. Yeah, we have to communicate. The communication is the, I don't know, is the most important thing that we have to. Yeah.
What are your parents' support?
To
get better, well, to get well, English is there, but to be a better like you wanted.
My parents, let's say they like English because in that generation they don't have chance to or opportunities to speak learning about English, and they look for the future that it will be great for their children to studying in second language, with international language, and they really support for English, and even let's say they 100% support for learning English to me, and it's a good thing.
How about at home? Is there any kind of a talking or conversation to practice more and more?
Conversation? Yes, I think we should. I should. Let's say conversation is the way to communicate, and it's really important. Even now I can speak, but I have to improve more of my skill for.
To get a higher, well, to get approach and higher emphasis on this classroom teaching. So do you think that it be outdoor classroom would be better, or you being posted out of the country so that you get more experience for that matter?
We agree. We think
it's really
great.
good thing to learn outside classroom, because I know Thai people also. Thai people always know things in the classroom, but in the outside they don't know anything.
Yeah, and it's like it's making an experience. You know, when you're just studying in the classroom, which is like on just a room, you cannot see outside what they working. For example, what we do today, like our class, our school that taking our small trip to many places in another province, and now we can learn reality.
And we can get more experience.
Yes. And
Tell me about the steps of your teaching in the school. In my time, I used to mark up with a dictionary. Do you do that?
We do sometimes.
Not more.
not yeah.
Now I use like dictionary, like a talking dictionary, like something on mobile phone.
Right.
It's easier. But I used to have like dictionary, and it make me like more. I can remember more.
Memorize that.
Make me memorize the word.
Well, in examination, what the Thai way of giving you is a kind of thick, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it should be something about writing, more of writing.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, because you know, writing test is you can express what you understand the lesson more than multiple choice, right?
Yeah, but in Thai system,
It's
some
always,
teachers are not unfair. They are.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, but sometimes.
It depends on subject what we student, because you know, in any school we have many programs. Like our program, we have our school, we have English program, so we have foreign teacher.
Yeah. And foreigners are
they
more fair, I think.
But how many in your class? Everybody seems to speak on English. So how many of these mini English program?
Well, we have two rooms.
We have 2 rooms.
2 rooms is what? Containing?
One is science math, and the other one is art math.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have like 40 to 50 students per room, each room.
Did you both go for any quiz a competition or something?
Not
No.
really.
Why not? Because you have to show off your advance in English.
we do for just inside the school, like activities day in the school.
Yeah.
What benefits do you have when you see Nakhon Si Thammarat is in the southern province, where you are neighbored with in Malaysia? So what is a profit for you? Is there any profit there to have a crossing culture or any with your friends of that side?
The culture, I think, yes, is a good for between countries that to exchange many things like culture or how they be doing daily life,
way of life.
the way of life, their lifestyles.
What is your feeling that what kind of career you are picking up? You first.
Korea, I want to be a pilot in the future. Yes, I want to fly up Sukyai and travel around the world.
Why do you like that?
Well, it's like I have a little bit a small inspiration when I was not a baby. When I was young, I went to Chiang Mai with my family, and I traveled with airplane. Before I step out the airplane, I watch through the cockpit and I see many buttons. I want to press it, and you see many gauges inside, and it's called like the monitor for stuff like education, and I think it inspired me to sit in that small room.
Yeah. Well, once a person is really have a keen eye on that, you possibly, because you got height, you got look,
Oh, thank you very much.
You're a handsome guy.
Thank you very
So to go with that and with your English and
Thank
just
you
go
very
through that curriculum,
Oh,
that
yes.
particular curriculum to go with piloting, will be
Yes.
fine. How about you, the beautiful lady here?
Thank you. I want to be I don't know, embassy or something that communicate or relationship between countries, because I see the difference between country and many problems, and I want to solve them, and I want everybody to live with a different but in peace, something like this. Yeah, once I went to Dominican Republic, I went on exchange, and here and Dominican Republic got really different, like really. But when I was there, I have to adapt like myself to their culture, and I think it's really good thing to exchange some culture from there to here, and to here from there to there. Yeah, I think it's really good thing to do exchange culture.
At that period of time when you do the exchanging, how do people thinking about Thailand?
Actually, they don't know Thailand.
Yeah.
They don't really know. They know us like we are Chinese, like really, because we have like eyes like this. Yeah.
I wonder whether how do they call me, Chinese or not?
Yeah,
You'd be surprised to them. Anyway.
they call me China, like
China,
in
yeah.
Spanish. Yeah. It's really funny because I walk on the street and they call me like China, and I'm like, no, I'm Thai.
So now the audience in 177 countries, please, they are Thai.
Yeah.
And so tell me, how, being a younger generation of Thailand and where you are supposed to be future of our country, what do you think, how a young generation should behave in terms of behavior, culture observing, and education?
We should
Hard
open
question.
our mind.
Yeah.
Say to
Open mind.
Yeah, we have to accept culture from like Western country, which is more open than us. Sometimes Thai people we have culture, unique culture, and sometimes we are really sticking in that part, and we should open our mind for the future. And
But
then
do you think we have to keep our
Yeah.
we should
culture
because it's our
Of course,
identity.
but we have to accept some
Yeah.
culture that is modern and something like this.
We should let's say use it together.
Yeah.
Yes, work with that
it
together.
should be gone two steps. I mean,
Yeah, we should be
both
Thai.
sides.
We should be Thai, but and in the same times we should be Thai and we should be international or accept another culture too.
How important education to you?
When you see the people, when you see a person, and you speak to them, and you will know how higher education they are. Yeah.
Education is like identity card for you to show what you are and to show who how educate that you finish and how you know everything about the study, and it's like we can look to the people.
Study in city and out of city, like in the south, wherever, which is better for you?
I think it's not the same, but
Yeah, it's totally not the same.
yeah, it's really hard. But I think in the big city, I have to get up early, and people are more selfish. I don't know.
You heard that?
No. Yeah. But in the local, I think I don't have to get up early and
And then faced with the traffic jams,
Yeah,
and
we don't
and all
really
that,
have that.
that kind of thing.
I think that's the only thing.
Very interesting talking to you all. But working or educating, being educated in your city would be very fun. Comparing the same level of the schools that you have over there Also, they have the same way of teaching in the English like this?
It depends on the class. We have many programs like we said before, and sometimes we have for English program. Sometimes English skilling of English is sometimes more than other program, because we are let's say giving a international some curriculum for teaching, and not all students can remain the same level.
If you get the opportunity to travel to foreign country to study, which country in the world you going to choose?
For me, United States.
Yeah, me too.
And you too?
Yes, I want to go to study in the US, but I have been there like 2 times.
You been there?
Yes.
For? What is it for?
For summer class in Boston last year.
That is why you get accustomed to the phonetic and the language.
Yes, thank you.
Well, Sakhonsi is a very famous, very nice, with the scenery city. So what can you talk about your province?
Nakhon Si Thammarat, in my opinion, is like the best place
in the world?
No, in Thailand.
In Thailand.
In Thailand, because they are really strong in culture and food and tourism. Yeah, like we have waterfall, beach.
Really?
Many temples.
Yeah, a lot of temples.
Yes.
Like in the main road of Nakhon Si Thammarat, it's like 200 or something temples.
First, you can see
Yeah, you
temple
can
more
see.
than 7-Eleven.
Yeah, more temple than 7-Eleven.
Probably, yeah,
Yeah.
more than 7-Eleven.
Interesting. And there should be a sanctuary for foreign tourists to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you heard of Wat Pramahathat?
I heard of.
We have puppet shadow,
Do you?
Yeah, we have puppet shadow, and it's really unique in south of Thailand. Yeah.
And in Nakhon we have many national people. We have Chinese, Thai, or many foreigner. We have nowadays we do have a lot of foreigner in our cities. Yeah.
That's for touring and all that, right?
Yes.
Very interesting. So before we end up our program, I have a minute for you to talk, to convince the audience who is the young, same level, age of yours, about education.
Very first.
Boost them
You
up.
go first.
Very
Who's them
first,
up?
please.
Both of you.
Okay.
Each half
Okay,
minute.
you go first.
Half minute each.
For Nakhon Si Thammarat.
Yes.
All right. I would like to invite you to visit our city. We are in the south of Thailand, and which is really beautiful. And if you like to eat, we have a lot of food, really good food to eat, and our culture is really unique, and it's like you cannot see it for like in the north or in the east or in the central. It's totally different. And yeah, our Nakhon people, we are really nice, and we are really friendly to everyone who come. And yeah, once again, if you have chance to come to visit us, yeah, you should come before, in your life first time.
Your turn.
Okay. I also want to invite you to come to Nakhon Si Thammarat because our city is nice,
Yes.
full of food, and the life is so cheap. If you don't have a lot of money and want to visit like a weekend, you can be there and visit a beach, waterfall, and temples and stuff like this. And it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, very interesting. I have to confess to you that my years of experience in talking to young generation, you both are very inspiring.
Thank
you.
So if you have an opportunity, come back.
Okay,
Thank you.
I appreciate.
All
My
right. So
pleasure.
Thailand Today would like to thank Miss Weeravaree Sukyai and Mr. Worakorn Tangsatchatham for their analytical review on the education as Thailand is preparing for challenges that come with the ASEAN Economic Community. So thank you very much for being here.
ขอบคุณครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
And thank you for watching Thailand Today. I'm Kusuma Yodhasmutr. Hope to see you again next time, same place. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ